All right, Jeremiah, I'm sure you'll be seeing this one. Number 100, 3 digits. Let's go. SVE009. Only one involved in this one. Canticle for the Doomed. You are a runner, an individual adopted and chosen by the church to make treacherous ventures into an ancient dungeon and retrieve mysterious artifacts. The job is perilous, but also brings great glory. In this traditional relic, you'll navigate down through an overworld town and 10 dungeon levels, meeting a handful of different enemies and finding helpful items as you go. Can you make it down to dungeon level 10 and retrieve all 5 artifacts for the glory of the church? Note, you can zoom in and out with your browser controls to resize the game window. You can choose your control scheme via the help menu. So let's get to it. Canticle for the Doomed. 2,000 years after the end of civilization and 2,000 years before another age of Silicon, the church has been the only institution to survive the apocalypse and retain any memory of the fires and radiation. The priest has tasked you to enter the Forbidden Dungeon in search of the artifacts of forgotten time. Are you ready? Navigate using HJKL's keys, select using Enter, press question mark for help. Wow, V keys? This will be interesting. So created by Sam Egan and Alexandre 8 Ettinger. Submitted for Sunday Roll 2025. Playtested by Thomas 8 Ettinger and Stephen Lindsay. Alright, let's go to help. So left, down, up, right, up, everything else is basically V keys only. Pause of escape, inventory for I. Go downstairs with that, go upstairs with that. Look mode, pick up, way to turn, interact. Move toward an NPC or an enemy, help, stuff like that. Switch movement controls. Yes, please. Let's go to WASD. Or arrow. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit that. So yes, you can have your WASD keys, basically standard directions, QE, XZ, QE, XZ. Why have you got X and Z? What is the arrows? Left, up, okay, so this is how you use shift. I kind of feel, by the way, if you're just going to have all these different options, just don't have it selected, just have them all on at the same time. But whatever. I guess arrow is going to be best, so we'll go with arrow. And start. So it's my @ player mode. I'm at Tough Grass. It blaze swaying in the gentle breeze. We got player. We got health. This is shop. You got scrolls of poison, omniscience, stuff like that. I do have gold, but not a whole lot. So let's see, shift. There's a shop here. He sells potions. So this guy's got axe and chainmail. That's the dungeon right there. Why can't I talk to this guy here? Maybe I have to bring him stuff. Who knows? Right now I got no equipment, by the way, so this will be interesting. I guess the idea is you should probably go in with something, but whatever, let's just go with nothing, see how it goes. Armor made by many interlocking chain links. Picked it up. So we got chainmail. So I equip some chainmail. We now have protection 2, evasion 15. There's a jackal over here. It's healthy. Accuracy 35, damage 2. Well, they want to kill me. Okay, so apparently dogs can go through doors. That's annoying. I got hit for 1 damage from that goblin. That's annoying. But oh well. Pick up a potion of confusion. Let's go try this for a little bit. Yeah, it feels really weird using X to basically, like, you know, move around. Like, I can understand maybe having C as like a, you know, move over key, or like, you know, turning like your S into like the down key. But it feels odd just, you know, throwing out there. Partially broken down ruin, yet to be fully reclaimed by the dungeon. So, okay. Yeah, I'm still going in counter directions because, like, you know, I have the controls, so. Maybe the, you know, developer didn't have a laptop, but I would really like to see a numpad as an option. There's some more gold. There's not a whole lot to say. It works basically as you can probably expect it to, so. There's not a whole lot for me to complain about, I guess, in that further front. I have some gold here. I should probably go get an axe, I guess, or something, so. Maybe we'll go do that. So there's like the axe I can get from him. So that spends all our gold, but we get basically an axe for it. So I got more damage, more accuracy. Honestly, I think with this control scheme, it would have been better to have like cardinal directions, just because I'm having to sort of like adjust to like the fact that like it's hard to figure out what to do for sort of like how to play this game. The world spins around me. The priest blesses you, you feel a bit stronger, so maybe I got some help from that. Well, I got the mysterious artifact, I guess. The glowing geometric mesh cuts across the floor. Its alienating causes you discomfort. Here's the way down to next level, I guess. Unstable potion, what does that do? Let's just throw it at something. Maybe. A sharp point affixed to a long staff. So is that a spear? Yeah, he picked up a spear. So less accuracy, but or more accuracy but less damage is the whole idea of a spear, I guess. Potion generation. A regal statue is significance lost to time. There's a potion of healing. A partially broken down ruin yet to be fully reclaimed by a dungeon. Wrong stair, so let's go find the right stair. I'll note that basically this could be a little bit better to map for really finding stairs and such. Like I wouldn't color the color stairs white. Like basically have them like be like say purple or something like that, and always be purple even on a mini-map. Oh, we got an archer. And these guys run away from me. You might have a bit of a bug issue with like, Enemies attacking you through doors. This is apply this just to, you know, see how healing works. An explosion hits the goblin archer and they die. Okay, so that's the explosion potion, I guess. Well, we got ourselves an iron stable potion, so we know what that does. I kind of feel basically I should have descriptions by the way, so you can actually sort of like, you know, see what these basically do, but whatever. A scroll which poisons all entities within line of sight of the reader. So this is like, you know, scroll poison. So why is it basically like, you know, you can't see what these basically do in here, but you can see them on the ground what they basically do. As a wolf, apparently, we basically fought right there. A potion which imbues entities with Herculean strength and dexterity. Potion of Might. Is it permanent? I'm not really sure. A miracle brew able to fully restore any entity's life force. It's a potion of healing. There's the way down over there. Potion of Might. There goes the bat. Is that the level, I guess? Yeah, it seems to be the level, so... to next level then. Okay, I'm being attacked by Goblin Archer and I can't see him. I'm going after the bat, they can't hurt me, so... Ouch, the wolf hits for 2 there. Let's hunt down the archer. Okay, spiders here. we got the archer again. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think I might get healed by, like, the priest, so we'll try and basically, like, make sure I kill everything just to lower my health as much as possible as going to. There's some gold. I want to, like, always know where you are or not, because they seem to home in on you, like, all at the start, but, they peter out real quick after you kill them all. Like, the first little bit. I wonder if, like, Omniscience basically maps out stuff, so... There's the way down. Alright, that seems to be it for this level, so... Oh, my health has gone up to 15, so I guess, like, it heals back normally. A mysterious artifact. So word spins. You hand over the artifact, the priest blesses you. Hooray! I now have 20 HP, so I guess we get more HP as we go along. That's the whole idea. And enemies will get stronger as we go along as well. Alright, so we basically collected 2 artifacts. That's enough to sort of get an idea of, like, how the game basically sort of works. Now, the only bad thing here is I have to basically go back down to, like, the dungeon level. To basically, like, get back into the action. Which is, of course, going to be very annoying. So, to sort of, like, give some ideas to the developer and what you want to basically improve, you definitely want to have a better control scheme than what you basically currently have. I don't think, like, they're necessarily bad having V keys or the arrow keys basically set up as they are, but the WASD keys was just confusing as anything for me to basically sort of figure out. Like, WASD fine, but, QEZX is odd. I'd probably go with, like, numpad, obviously, but if you're going with the, the WASD keys, just go WASD for, like, up, down, left, right, and then have QE, Z, and C instead of X. Preferably, I just go with, like, QWE, A, Z, X, C and D, and just have, like, those be, like, your num keys on the lettering over here. Make, like, the S key be a wait key, which is what the 5 usually is if you use a numpad. And we can get to it this way, so let's go this way. Definitely want to improve the, like, maps here a little bit. It's a little hard to sort of see where, like, the way down basically is. Like, I'd probably make, like, these, like, pink or something just to sort of make them really, really highlight, so you can basically, like, see them on the map really easily. Alright, alright, well, we now have an issue. I'm blocked. But we can show what this does, so... Basically, that shows me the map of the area. Alright, so basically there's a, ruined conduit here. So, we're going to be stopped by this, being here. Partially broken down, ruined, you have to be fully reclaimed by a dungeon. I can't hack through or anything like that, right? So... There'd be issues with the game, but whatever. Alright, that's Canticle the Doomed. It's, it's alright for what it basically did, so... Good job, developer. Not much more to say than that, so take care.